And tonight, in an all-new You Paid For, the wheels are now turning for a possible pay hike for members of the St. Louis County Council. I talked to the chairman of the new St. Louis County Pay Commission, which will recommend whether to give raises. Tim Fitch also had sharp words for the huge pay increase St. Louis City aldermen gave themselves. That is tonight's You Paid For It. St. Louis County voters approved setting up the County Council Compensation Commission to take a hard look at the $20,000 salary St. Louis County Council members are getting paid now. Retired former County Councilman Tim Fitch has now been chosen as the chairman of the new Pay Commission. So what are your thoughts now? What's your inclination?
Well, after having just served 4 years in that position, it pays currently $20,000 a year. It's been the same since 2005. So we're talking about 18 years with no pay increase for the council members. Clearly, it's a part-time position. No one has talked about trying to make it into a full-time position. However, even in a part-time position, $20,000 is low.
Fitch says part of the commission's job will be studying surrounding areas to see what other councils are making.
We're looking at all those to see what their commissioners are called, their council members, to see what they're paid and what their compensation's like. And trying to see if we're in the ballpark or if we need to increase.
Do you think you're in the ballpark now?
I think we're probably below.
I looked at the pay in a few areas. In Jefferson County, for example, council members are paid $12,200. St. Charles County council members get between $18,800 and $20,400. The biggest pay by far, the St. Louis City Board of Aldermen. They recently doubled the salary from $37,500 to $72,000 when the size of the board was cut in half from 28 aldermen to 14. The districts are about as big as the new wards in St. Louis City. They hiked their pay up to $72,000. Is that going to influence you any? You think they could hike it up that high?
I don't think so. I don't believe so. I thought that was over the top for the city of St. Louis to go in that direction. We still represent about 135,000 constituents each on the county council. Those council or aldermen in the city of St. Louis, they're not responsible for that same amount of population.
Each of the new St. Louis City wards has about 21,500 people.
Their justification was, well, we have half the number of aldermen now that we used to have, so we should double the pay, basically, was their justification. Again, that's between them and their constituents. I just thought it was over the top as far as the kind of work that council members or aldermen do. And I think our work is probably very comparable. Okay, of course I couldn't leave it there. I did reach a St. Louis City alderperson who asked not to be identified, who had this to say, and I quote, "I don't know why Tim Fitch is getting involved in what city aldermen make. I'm sure he has never been one." I'm quoting, "We had an election on March 7th, and that was not an issue. Anyone who didn't like it could have easily not voted for that person. The citizens have spoken." That's what the alderman said. Well, by the way, there were some city aldermen who agreed with Tim Fitch that doubling that pay was way too much. Now, Fitch's County Pay Commission, they're going to make their pay recommendations to the County Council by the end of May. The Council will then decide whether to accept or reject the recommendations. Of course, I'll stay on top of this deal. After all, you paid for it.